The United States just launched a surprise military strike on Iran. This wasn't a warning. This was real. Operation Midnight Hammer. The aim was to hit hard in the dark, before the enemy realizes. The U.S. went straight for Iran's most heavily guarded targets, its nuclear sites. Places like Fordow, Natanz, and Isfahan, buried deep underground and long considered untouchable. The sky lit up, and across the world, shock has turned into silence. President Trump has addressed the nation, saying, "The strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and far easier." Iran has declared, saying, "Every American citizen or soldier in the region is now a target. Remember Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Does this ring a bell?" A while ago, Israel's government asked the U.S. to take a more direct role in its fight against Iran. That could mean sharing intelligence, sending more advanced weapons, using airstrikes, or even going to war together. Because Israel believes Iran is getting too close to making a nuclear weapon. And for Israel, that's a red line, a limit that cannot be crossed. If it is, Israel has said it will respond, no matter the cost. Now America has responded. History is about to repeat itself. The U.S. and Israel have been close allies for a long time. They share similar goals, send each other military support, and work together on defense. But this bond also comes with expectations. When one country is in danger, the other is expected to step in. This time, Israel didn't want to face Iran alone, and people have asked the same question. Is this the start of World War III? This is what this means for you, your country, and the entire world. Mind you, this is a prediction and not a certainty. The very first and most direct effect will be total chaos in the Middle East. Iran will immediately go on full military alert. Iranian missiles will be locked and loaded. Hezbollah, Iran's powerful ally in Lebanon, will begin prepping rockets near Israel's northern border. Houthi rebels in Yemen will start targeting ships near the Red Sea. American military bases in Iraq and Syria will go into lockdown. Iran will instruct all civilians near nuclear facilities to evacuate. In just one day, the entire region will become a ticking bomb. Oil prices will explode overnight. Iran has allies and militias in many places: Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Yemen, and they could strike back. One of the most important shipping lanes in the world, the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway near Iran and one of the most important shipping routes for oil, could be blocked, causing oil prices to skyrocket. Around 20% of the world's oil flows through there. Even a short disruption would cause oil prices to shoot up, maybe past $150 a barrel. That means gas in the U.S. could triple. Flights could be canceled. Grocery prices would rise. Inflation would spike. And this time, the world may not stand with the U.S. Countries like Russia and China might quietly support Iran. Not by sending troops, but with weapons, technology, and propaganda. China depends on oil from the region. Russia, already in conflict with the West, could see this as a perfect chance to strike politically. Countries that depend on fuel imports, like India, Nigeria, South Africa, and the Philippines, will be hit the hardest. This wouldn't be just a war between two nations. It would shake the entire world. And inside the U.S., things would break apart too. In the U.S. and Europe, gas prices will spike instantly. A gallon of fuel that used to cost $4.50 will shoot past $7 in some cities. Airlines will cancel flights. Trucking companies will pause deliveries. Suddenly, everything from electricity to groceries will become more expensive. Global markets will start to shake. Wall Street, Tokyo, London, Dubai, all of them will slide into chaos. Because war won't just be about soldiers anymore, it will be about money. Stock markets will drop sharply. Investors will pull out billions within minutes. Gold and Bitcoin will skyrocket as people rush to protect their money. The US dollar will fall, while the Chinese yuan and Swiss franc will rise as safe currencies. Food companies, oil giants, and defense contractors will surge in value. Everyone else will bleed. It will feel like the start of a financial earthquake, and no one will know how big the aftershocks will be. Cyber war and sleeper attacks will become a reality. Iran will activate its cyber army. So will the US. But this war won't stay physical, it will turn digital fast. American banks, energy plants, and airports will brace for hacking attacks. In Tehran, people will fear sabotage from the inside. Israeli Mossad agents will likely be already operating there. Countries like Germany, the UK, and France will begin scanning for signs of cyber intrusions in their power grids, hospitals, and government systems. Iran will warn it could shut down US satellites, GPS networks, or even block internet access across key regions. Back in America, the strike won't unite the nation, it will divide it. Some politicians, mostly Republicans, will praise the move. Others, including Democrats, will call it unconstitutional, since Trump will have launched the attack without Congress's approval. Protests will break out in cities like New York, Chicago, San Francisco, and Atlanta. Some lawmakers will talk about impeachment. European allies will be caught off guard, with countries like France and Germany demanding answers. Around the world, many governments will start to worry. If the US can launch war without telling anyone, what's stopping others from doing the same? The US strike won't just impact Iran. It will energize every armed group, militia, and rogue nation that sees the West as a threat. Russia will condemn the attack and quietly send military advisors to help Iran. China will begin military drills near Taiwan, testing America's ability to focus. North Korea will use the distraction to launch missile tests. The Taliban and groups in Pakistan will threaten to strike if Muslim civilians are harmed. It will be a global chain reaction. One act, one region, and then the fire will spread. And yet, this will only be the beginning. The United States will have made its move. Iran will be choosing its next one. The Middle East will become a chessboard, but this won't be a game. The pieces will be people. The stakes? Higher than ever. The clock? Ticking. World War III won't begin with nukes raining down. It will begin with oil shocks, cyber hacks, collapsing currencies, and regional wars growing out of control.